Everybody, today we're going to be doing another half the budget. This time we're going to be doing 10,000 as our budget. It's now going to start getting a little bit tricky. Let's put it here. So that's our bathroom. So that only costs 360, so that's not too bad. I'm going to start with the outside and then we'll work our way in. So what else can I put down? Obviously we've got platforms and platforms are free. So I definitely want to be using those because they'll make the house look way better. Do I have to spend as well actually to raise like this? That doesn't cost money to do that either. So I've got to bear that in mind. Do I want platforms or do I want that? I think that looks better. Yeah, we'll start there. It's quite a small build, but to be fair, like, we have a decent amount left. I'm just worried when I start putting in, like, doors and things that it's going to get, like, super expensive. So we're definitely going to do the smaller end of things. I think I'm going to try and go with, like, a cute little cottage theme, because we went with modern last time. And I have a feeling that it'll be cheaper as well if we go with this, because we're going to use a lot of the cottage set, like, pack items. So let's go with that door, because it's only 40. It's quite cheap. Then obviously we're going to want a outside. Trying to think what's cheap. Most of these are 2. Some of these are 4. Could go with something like, no, I don't think that one looks that nice. I could also just paint it, but that's definitely a bit more of a modern look. I'll tell you what I could do as well. I could use brick because bricks is going to give us that kind of cottagey feel that you would get with that. How much is this? One's 5. I think I'm going to go with like a green and cream color palette. It'd be good if I could sort of match it up with what I'm going to do for the foundations here. So the foundations I think are all free. Yeah, they're all free. Okay, perfect. So if we do like this, it's good. Yeah, that's nice actually. Can I do that in like a light color? That might work. Yeah, I think that works quite well. It obviously does extend out a little bit, but I'm sure it's. And then see, I was thinking like this for the rest. Problem being, I think it looks a bit too like new. I was kind of hoping that this would look like an old building. But that's definitely an old building aesthetic. Or like this. I really like these. Yeah, actually, that looks super cute. Might look better, slightly darker. Yeah, that looks better. So we'll do it in this. Oh, they got this one as well. I don't think that's nice. Yeah, we'll do it in this. Do I want to change the door? Have a look. I feel like that green door like doesn't look as good as like this brown one, but is it the same kind of brown? Yeah, I think it works. Okay, then I was thinking like roof wise, because we've got this little section coming out here, so this could look cute if we had like this bit here. Then we could just extend it across so that it fit like this. What is that? A little bit odd, but I was also thinking that we could just have it so that it extended across this entire bit and gave us like a bit more to it. I don't want to just pick a normal build though. Another option is that we just literally stick this here, like this. It's basic, but it kind of works, because then you can have a little pillar here that holds the rest of the roof. I think if we lower the roof a bit, how does that? That's kind of cute. Then let's grab a pillar. I feel like this one works. If I can get that, can I get that in a darker brown that matches that? Yeah, there we go. Then I did want like a little bit of rail, so I could do like this, or yeah, that one matches, just to split it up a little bit. I think I do also need some stairs. Okay, yeah, that matches. And then for the patio, we're going to want, and for the patio, we're probably going to want some wood. I could do wood that matches the wood that we've got there as well. Let's have a look. What would match that? This would match, maybe. Okay, I think this one matches. We just do just something simple like that, and it's one of the cheaper ones as well, at any cost 4. Then I'm going to want, I can either do it as brick, but I was actually thinking it might look better if I do these walls as like wooden panels at the top. See if I can match the wood that I've got like down here as well, because I think that would look better. There you go, like something like that was what I was picturing. I think that looks pretty good. Then what I can also do, I need to do the roof, so something cheap preferably, but that still matches the color palette that we go with. Oh, they're literally all free anyway, so that's fine. Something like this, or would you have it? Would probably be, I think that looks, and I definitely want a little trim around it like that. Then I could also do pay for these ones. So I don't think it needs it, but you know what it does need? It needs a split between the bit. I can do another one on this side, then add a little section in the middle. Yeah, I feel like that looks good. Now we've just got to add a little mailbox in. So let's think about what kind of mailbox we've got. So these are all free anyway, so it doesn't really matter which one we pick, but obviously we want to make sure that it's in with the theme that we'll go with. So, okay, I think this one's probably the best. I know it doesn't match the same wood, but I do like that it's got the little pebble base to it. And then obviously we've got to add in some windows as well. So I am going to have a window here. The only issue is obviously this is the bathroom, so you can see directly into it. I can see about adding just like a really cheap like curtain or something to it that will make it not as visible. Okay, windows. I'm worried that these are going to be super expensive. I also need to make sure that I match the wood, so anything cottage set would work fine because they'll probably have colour palette. Yeah, like that. I could just do a really small window actually, because then you don't have that worry, but it just doesn't look as good, does it? Something like that would work better. Also from the cottage set, we've got that. Really, I think you want like as much light coming into it as possible, because it's such a small space that if you didn't have much light coming into it, it would look awful. Something like that actually doesn't look too bad. That does actually match as well. I was thinking like long and skinny, something like this would work really well. It's not the same wood though. I'm really particular, right? It's got to match. If it doesn't match, then it just won't look that great. I'm really trying to make this not look like it's prison. I do kind of like the little like round one though. I think that looks a lot nicer. Or I could put the round one up there. It's not really a point though. That's just for aesthetics. It doesn't work for the house. Then for the actual house, probably bigger windows if I can, but obviously they'll cost more, so I've got to bear that in mind. This is a really cute window. I like that. I could put a window around every bit. Kind of put that one really high up. Wiggle it around if I need to. We'll leave the baction plain actually. Come in here and we'll, ooh, that there. I'm pretty sure that's the same. Could do with being lower though, to be fair. That's more in the middle. There we go. Now I'm almost finished with the outside. I know that there's like stuff that you can put on top, but you definitely need to pay for those. So I was thinking like a cute little chimney, but how much is that? 200. There you go. Could just pop a little one in like that, because that matches pretty well. This is a really weird looking house. Again, I like how it's coming out so far though. It's kind of quirky. Then for outside, let's add in some little dirt all the way around the edges, and that just makes it look a little bit nicer. We can also do a little dirt path leading upstairs there. There you go. And then I also just added like a couple of little plants outside there. And then I'm trying to think if there's anything that I want to buy for this front porch, but the problem is I only have 7,780 left, and that is like not a massive amount in order to like decorate the inside. I definitely want something on the outside though. If I got like, could I just put like a really cheap plant there? Maybe like a plant and a light could work. How much is that? This one's cheap, but it's not really the right plant. Something that like that kind of works actually. And then let's stick a little light. Actually, what about that plant that's like 3 plants in one? That would look really good. Yeah, like this one. This here, that looks a lot better. And get it in the right color as well. And then just literally stick a really tiny little wall light on the outside, and then we can move on to the inside. So what's the cheapest one to get that looks like it? Yeah, that's cute. Change color. There we go, perfect. Okay, let's head inside. So obviously we've got not that much space. I've added some little windows. We need a door here. I'm gonna decorate the walls and floors first, I think, and then from there we can move on to decorating the actual like items that we're gonna be having in this house. So we'll go with the same door that we went with there, just so that it matches. I'm thinking I'll just put it like there. Then we definitely need some lights, so I'm gonna just the bog standard like overhead mini light, because that gives you quite a lot of brightness in the room for like not that much money. Just literally like this one, 50. So we'll just one there and then one in the bathroom. It's not looking too bad right now. We have 7,500 left, so I've got to try and work out a way to decorate and like do the walls and everything with that amount. So I was thinking for the bathroom we could just do bricks, like similar to what we've done outside, because that's very like cottagey, to be fair. We could just literally do the same bricks, or you could just have like plain walls as well. It definitely needs to be light, because light walls tends to make it feel much bigger than it is in a space. Do like light blue. That's a nice blue. That one's better though. Yeah, it's a lot brighter. Then walls for this room, I was thinking like just something really basic, because I do not want to be spending much on the walls and things in these rooms. Even just like there's a let's use white pure expression. Do I want it white? Actually, cream would be better, wouldn't it? If I can find like a nice light cream one. Yeah, something like that actually works really well. Could I do that in bathroom as well? Yeah, there's a little blue one. Is that blue? That's quite a nice blue. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, then we need the floors. So I was thinking just like wooden floors, to be fair. Like even just like this works. So put wooden floors in both, to be honest. I'm not that fussed. I do think the bathroom isn't looking very bathroomy though. I might change it to like white brick. I really can't decide on like that bathroom. Blue brick. That's horrible. I do not like that. I mean those, like even those look better as like a little bathroom. Yeah, we'll do that. Then do I want wooden floors in the bathroom? I could do like stone or something in there. I was thinking of having it like a wet room, to be honest. And if you have it as a wet room, then it would definitely need like not wooden flooring. You would need like tiles would work. That's quite cute actually. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Okay, let's start decorating. So I have 7,351 remaining. Let's do the more expensive stuff first, just so that we have everything down. So obviously we're going to need a bed. It could be a one-person bed. I always like to just give them a two-person bed anyway, but the problem is we do not have much space, like at all. So a one-person bed would make more sense. Space saving. The thing is though, we also have really expensive pull-out sofa beds from the tiny living expansion. This one's 1,400 and I don't think that's that bad. And that pulls down to be a double bed. Or you've got this one that actually has a sofa attached to it, and the sofa makes more sense. I think this is a great idea because it gives you like way more space. Obviously that's the point, it's supposed to be space saving. Think about where to put it. So put it here. Is that functional? There. Okay, so I ran a little test with my character and it is functional being placed there, so I think I am going to use that to split the room up a bit. And then what I can do is if I pull this over a bit and put it in the middle of the room, I can actually put a TV here on the wall so that you can sit in bed and watch TV, and you can sit on the sofa and watch TV, which I think is a pretty good idea. But that does also mean that we need to buy a TV, and a wall TV can be quite expensive. Let's have a look. So that one's like 3,000 and I do not have that much left. I could also just take a regular TV and make it into a wall TV and do a little cheat in order to... I mean, that looks ugly as hell. If I like this here, does it come out the back? Yeah, it's too big. It kind of looks like it's aircon. Okay, I can still try work out a way that this can work. So if I did like this, made it bigger, and then put it as flat to the back here as I can, does that go through? No. Then what I could do is just put a little shelf in. And then it just looks like I've just put a little shelf in and put a little TV on top. We go. Whack in a little shelf, make it brown so that it matches, and there we go. Now I'm going to run the little test again and just double check that my person can still use this because I want this house to be usable. Yep, that's all still usable. So let's go ahead and continue making. So we've got our little bed sofa bit there. We've then got, what else is expensive? So obviously the kitchen is going to be quite expensive. We do not have much space for kitchen. It is going to be a very small kitchen. So let's go surfaces. Let's go to section. So definitely going to want to go cheaper. Again, I can go with these little bits though. So I'm trying to think. So it can't even be a galley kitchen. It doesn't work. I can have it running. So that luckily the door's there, which means I can have it running the entire side, like that entire side. I'd stick a little oven here. It's not like an ugly oven. I can make it green so that it matches the color palette. Then I want like a little one of these. Even this is like 100. It's getting spenny. This one's nice. I feel like you would definitely want like something to be able to get the fumes out of this tiny house. Problem is none of them match the color palette that I have going. I actually really like it in red a lot more. So we're going to go with it in red. Then obviously we need a fridge. I don't want to spend too much on the fridge, but I need to. Like a red fridge. Okay, that was 500. It's not too bad. Then obviously we're going to need another one of these. And we're going to need a sink. We only have 2,600 left, so I'm freaking out a little bit. That's literally cheapest fridge. No, cheapest sink there. Make it black so that it matches. That's pretty much all we need for the kitchen, to be honest. But like moving on to, I mean, you'd want a place to sit and eat, surely. So I could literally just like world's tiniest table here, or you could I eat out here? Because you can eat on the sofa, to be fair. You don't really need a place to eat. Let's do the bathroom, because the bathroom I'm worried about. So we've got, I was thinking about making it like a wet room, because it would make the most sense in a small space to have a wet room. So pop this here. Let's do it in brown. It matches a little bit better. Then a little toilet. I mean, the toilet would go better. Fair. Now, obviously, the only issue is how much of all of this is usable again. So I'm going to have to do another little test. If I put a sink here, can I reach that, or can I just not fit a sink in here? Because that might be the situation. But there is a sink in the kitchen, so you can sink in there, to be honest. Okay, so I moved it around a little bit. I'm kind of thinking I might put like a little fence or a little half wall or something just in between the two. What would work? Or just literally sticking in a tiny window would also work. Okay, so if I'm not actually going to put the sink in there, then I could just pick a normal shower. So let's see if I can find like a shower that kind of matches. I realize I've gone with like a sort of a modern cottage on the inside, but it's definitely, the bathroom is way different. It's not got that same vibe in the slightest. So let's think. I was looking at like this one, because I think this one's kind of cute. It comes with like a little towel on the outside. It looks a lot more usable. Can I get that in like just white? I can get it in blue. There we go. I think that looks cute. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Then, I mean, that's basically everything, right? Is that everything you need in life? Kitchen to make food. Got your little bathroom. I'm now thinking it might be a better idea to put this here, door, just because then I have this space, but I've got this corner. So I was thinking I could do like a little dining table. Let's have a look at dining table. It's definitely going to have to be small. Do we have like a small little dining? When you've got like this is quite cute. I kind of like this one because it actually goes really well with the rest of the wood that we've got in the house. And then it would make sense that you would have a foldable chair. It doesn't look that great. This one as well. This one's only 30. One's a lot more modern, or like this, a bit too modern, I think, especially because of the what we've picked there. Like a little wooden chair. Yeah, everything in this house works so far. So now I can look at potentially decorating it, because obviously we've now got all of the essentials. I've got 1,166 left, and that is not that much. So I was thinking maybe have a little rug down here. Let's see if we've got any cute cheap rugs. So just something super simple, does not need to be extravagant. This one I quite like. It needs to be a square or a circle though, really. Well, we've got these ones, and obviously these are meant for they're not really like comfy though. I would want it to be like soft. This is a really soft rug. There you go. Got a fluffy rug. And then these walls, and obviously like maybe curtains. You wouldn't need curtains back there, but I definitely think you would need curtains here. Otherwise, when you're trying to go to sleep, it's very bright in the morning. Almost curtains can be kind of expensive. I've got like enough money though, I think. Those are like light curtains. Get them in colours. Get them black or orange. Almost, they're not really going to do anything as curtains, are they? Those are huge. Yeah, these curtains are super cute, but they're not really in the right colour palette. And again, they're really see-through, so they don't really work as what you would want curtains for. Those are quite cool. So I was thinking for decoration-wise, we could put like shell across here, sort of similar to how we've done that, and just have like lots of extra what else have we got actually? We've got different shelves. We don't really have much floor space anymore, but I could do like this for extra storage space. Might look better actually over here, directly above the window. Yeah, that looks good actually. We do not have much like actual money though in order to pay for bits to decorate it, so that's kind of a difficult part. We've got 20. We can add a little plant. That there. 25. Let me put that in the middle. Chin's kind of boring as well, not gonna lie. We got this little plant. I'm thinking as well, if we have like some little books or something, we could add books in. Like, is there a row? There's definitely a row of books somewhere. Yeah, there. It just looks like the space a little bit more used. These here. Then colour picture here. Then we've got to remember this like general storage, so we have like little random bit there as well. Maybe put some more book there. This, there you go. I'm pretty happy with that. Then we've got all of this wall space as well, so I'm trying to work out what I could do with that wall space because it's so empty. Obviously, a mirror would be quite good as well. What's like, if we got any cheap mirrors that would go on the wall? You'd have a mirror in your bathroom, to be fair, but if I can find a long one, yeah, like that, might look a little weird when it comes to the fact that the bed opens. Put it there. You better take a wall mirror, something like this. Yeah, that looks cute. In there. Then, how much have we got left? So we've got 371 left. So I can get a little picture or something for the wall, like here, that would be really good. I'm actually trying to wonder, would this be better on the back section of this? Like here? Yeah, I think it looks good there. And you could have like literature here. Now, we still have a little bit of money left. I'm looking at the top part of this, and I'm thinking that like you could put some more plants on top of there, because obviously it's empty space really. Naturally, you would have plants there. There we go. How much have we got left? 86, so not much. Maybe something here. Look, yeah, could add something else for the kitchen, maybe something on top of the fridge. Have we got kitchen? Let's have a look. What have we got? We also have just like a little basket. It looks kind of cute. It's not really chinny though. Just have like there. We've got 56 left, so we could still buy around here. I'm gonna lie, the dog food, if you make it small and then you put it like here, it doesn't really look like it's dog food. It's like it should be like bags of crisps or something. It's just filling in the spot, isn't it? How much is dog food? It's only 5 as well, so it works really well for like a cheap alternative to like decorating. So we still got 51 left, and we've added a couple more bits in there. We do not have toilet roll in the bathroom. Is that an issue? I can afford toilet roll, but that will be the remaining of my thing. But to be fair, we haven't decorated the bathroom otherwise. Okay, I am pretty happy with that. There we go. There's our final house. It is very simplistic, but I think it looks super cute from the outside as well, to be honest. And then if you go inside, it's still pretty cute. I'm surprised that I managed to do it on only 10k. Okay, and that was our final 10k budget build. I'm really surprised by like how much I actually managed to fit in here, and that it wasn't like the most difficult challenge. I think it was because I picked quite a small space. I think it also definitely helped that obviously I did have the tiny living expansion as well, which helped a lot, and be able to get the like sofa bed that I managed to get in there. I think what's quite good is that obviously I also had the cottage expansion, and there's quite a lot of cheap items of furniture in the cottage expansion as well. I think that this came out super cute as just a little budget cottage. Don't forget as well that if you'd like to download this, it is under my Origin account under HextraHunt. If you'd like to see all of my half the budget builds, then please see the playlist at the top there, and also I have a recommended video directly below it, so please check that out too. And I hope you all have a great rest of your evening. Thanks for watching.